What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video, and this is our week 17 update video. So we're just gonna dive right into it here. So this week was it was kind of a boring week to start off, and then the end of the week got somewhat exciting, I guess you could say. Exciting yet painful at the same time. But anyway, let's jump into it. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday were all just standard regular days for me. Work, sleep, work days. I streamed some of those days. I don't quite remember. I know I streamed on Thursday, but I don't know about the other days. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. On Friday, Samantha and I ended up going to a funeral, and then afterwards we went out to lunch. It was kind of like a get-together after the funeral, a luncheon or whatever. I ended up getting food poisoning from that luncheon though, so that kind of sucked, and that didn't hit until like Friday night. So I was feeling fine all day Friday. We went to the funeral, we went to lunch. After lunch, I started to feel a little like sick. My stomach was bothering me. I didn't feel too good and stuff like that, and then I just kind of like crashed for the rest of the night, and then it like middle of the night into Saturday, just like all of my stomach was all, it was bad. I was sick. It was very bad. So something I ate at this restaurant clearly did not agree with me, or something along those lines. There's been like a huge like salad lettuce recall lately, and I did have salad, so we were speculating it's possibly something along those lines, but it could have also been I had a really bad stomach bug. It's hard to say. So yeah, obviously that continues into Saturday. I woke up Saturday, still wasn't feeling good. Ended up spending all of Saturday pretty much in bed, just laying down doing nothing. It was my bedridden anime day. I ended up watching the entire anime series of 7 Deadly Sins, which I definitely recommend checking out. It doesn't sound very appealing, and then it's kind of on the perverted side, if you're very against like perversion and stuff like that, I don't recommend it. But if you can overlook that, it's a really good anime. I definitely recommend it. It's like, I think it's like 48 episodes or something like that. I managed to watch the whole thing. It was crazy. And then I also started watching Fairy Tail, which I keep always, like, I always start that anime. I get like about, 50 episodes in, and then I just completely lose interest for some reason. So I'm giving it another try. We'll see how it goes. I'm not quite like fully through it, but we'll see. I think I'm only on episode like 7 right now. But yeah, that was my entire Saturday. Just completely bedridden, sick, stomach ache, stomach bug, whatever. Head all messed up, just sleepy and stuff like that. It was bad. And then Sunday, to kind of conclude our week here, we ended up going to get bubble tea. I felt better Sunday. I slept all day, or all Saturday. So Sunday I was up like 6 o'clock. I read a ton, and then we went and got bubble tea down in the city, and that was pretty much our Sunday right there, because Samantha had to go to work later in the night. And then I streamed. Yeah, there was that. But yeah, Sunday was pretty cool. And then Monday was just a back to work day. Nothing major happened nothing ever happens on Monday. Mondays are completely boring for me. Okay, so that was our weekly review right there. Let's jump into our 28 resolutions here, starting with our reading one. So I did manage to finish a book in a week. I've since like maybe the end of the Mortal Engines series, I stopped reading books within a week, which kind of cut down on us being able to read 50 books in a year, because you pretty much have to read a book a week at that point. It's very hard to do. But I managed to read The Warrior Heir, title right there, which is the book we chose for this week. I'm done that one. It was really good. This is our 12th book so far, so if you haven't been keeping track, I've managed to read 12 books so far this year. We're on week 17, so I'm about 5 books behind, so unless I manage to grow like super reading abilities or something, we're gonna fall a little short on our 50 at the moment, but I'm not too worried about it. I've kind of just accepted we're gonna end up like maybe around 40 books, but I'm still holding that 50, because you never know. Something magical could happen. Time could stop. So basically, The Warrior Heir it was a good book. I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. It's about a boy who basically discovers that he's part of like a magical beings like type race, but the problem with him discovering this is he learns that he is a warrior inside of this magical being type race, and he is being basically sent to fight in a death match to decide who will rule over the lesser magical beings, because wizards are considered like the top and they rule over everything else. So they send warriors in like a gladiator type match to fight for them and figure out who's going to be the ruler for the next like millennia or something like that. And basically he doesn't want to do it. He thinks it's barbaric, and he tries to like fight and stuff and everything, without spoiling too much of the book. But it's a good read right there. That's my little summary of it. I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of a summary on what I've been reading, so I hope that helps. It's a good book. Definitely recommend checking it out. You can probably find it online somewhere. That's what I do anyway, or you can go to your local bookstore or library and get it. So the next book we're going to be reading inside the Heir series is called The Wizard Heir, right there. It's basically, from my understanding thing. It's basically the same like world, but it's about a wizard child or something like that. I'm not too sure. I have to reread it. So yeah, gonna be starting that today. All right, so let's move on to sketches now. So last week's sketch video went up on Thursday. That was the Thorny Rose. That one did okay. I wasn't too, like, I liked that sketch, but I felt like I could have done a little bit better. This week's sketch I like even less, but I kind of did it last minute, so I couldn't like do another one. This week's sketch is this one right here. I'm calling it the Flaming Dice. I don't know. I kind of rushed this one. I didn't really plan out. Usually I try to get like an idea of how I want to draw the sketch, like where I want to start and stuff like that. This one I kind of tried to do that, but I was rushing and stuff like that. It just didn't come out the way I wanted it to. I mean, it still came out okay. Definitely could have done a bit more work on it. I'm gonna try and stop doing these sketches last minute because that's kind of the habit that I'm getting into. I'm doing these like the day before I upload this video, and I don't want to do that anymore. But overall, it's got 3 dice. They're on fire. They're kind of the fire behind the stars here, or the star here. That's hence the name, the Flaming Dice. It's a little bit messy with the star itself. I don't know if it's just me or anything, but drawing stars is a very big pain. And I figured out I could have done it a bit easier, but it was too late at that point. But yeah, there you go. That's our week 17 sketch right there. Hope you guys are ready for that time-lapse video. That'll be up this Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So look forward to that one. All right, so that was our sketches. Let's move over to a quickie kind of health update here, because obviously we're kind of at the point where I don't need to update you guys on too much going on with the health wise, but overall we're 3 weeks in without energy drinks, which is nice. Today, however, I've been feeling like the past 2 days actually I've been really tired, like to the point where I'm just like a walking zombie, it feels like, for the most part. And I'm kind of blaming that on being sick over the weekend, so we're gonna kind of see how that goes. But it's been very annoying because I've had a constant headache for like the past like 3 days, and just kind of tired and sluggish, and just want to lay down in bed and not do anything. But obviously I'm getting this video up to you guys. I've been streaming, still doing stuff despite being sick or whatever. So hopefully that'll kind of pass by the end of the week, and I'll be back to like just the normal grind of getting things done and making new content and stuff like that. But now I kind of want to do something a bit different that we haven't done yet, and I want to go over we're now week 17. We're pretty far in here. I meant to do this at week 10 because it was kind of like a milestone week, but I want to go over the 2018 resolution list and kind of like check off which ones we have done. So let's kind of jump into that. So the first one for my first resolution was to get a new job at a higher tier. Have not gotten that one done yet. I've applied to a few places, haven't gotten very far in that aspect. I had one kind of call interview thing that it just didn't pan out. So yeah, that one's not done. The first one's not done. Second one was to improve my health a bit more, and I definitely feel like we can put a nice check on that one as like we've completed that. I'm no longer drinking energy drinks. However long that will last, we'll see. I don't intend to obviously drink them, and I've been doing fine without them up until recently, and that's been because I was sick. That one I feel like we can put a nice big like stamp of done on that one, so that's good. The third resolution was to upload more than once a week, and I kind of wanted to get like a series going, and I feel like I've definitely hit the mark on that, because with the incorporation of the sketch videos along with my update videos, I'm uploading twice a week now. The sketch videos are kind of like just to make sure I hit that minimum of 2 uploads a week. I do want to replace them with some sort of series at some point, but right now I'm just not quite ready to launch into that yet. So update videos and sketches are keeping that one afloat, and I want to say that one's knocked out because it's going well hand in hand with getting those done and everything, so we're good on that one. My fourth one was to get back into streaming. We are back into streaming. I stream multiple times a week. I tried to stream more than 3 times a week, but obviously I can't meet that every week, so it's usually about it's about 3 to 4 times I stream a week, usually for a good 2 hours-ish. So that's been nice, so we can check that one off. Number 5 was to get a more set-in-stone YouTube project going on, which are these weekly updates. Before we were doing the topic videos, which I wasn't a big fan of, and now we've replaced those with the sketches, and we've added this new weekly update series going, and this series has been pretty fun to make, I gotta say. So far, it's been my favorite series that I've probably put up on YouTube. So we have that going, so that's another one checked off. Our number 6 one was to get back into vlogging, and so far that one's not been accomplished. That one's a hard one, and I'm kind of trying to, like, that one's still in the works. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do that, because I don't want a daily vlog. I feel like daily vlogging just sucks, and these kind of count as a vlog, but I feel like these are kind of like, it's an odd thing, because I'm just kind of sitting here. I'm not really showing you guys like what I'm doing. I'm just kind of telling you guys about it. So the next step up to vlogging would be like showing you guys, like actually getting video footage, and I've done here and there, but I want to get more into it a bit more. So that one's not checked off. Number 7 was to read 50 books. That's a work in progress one. Number 8 was to rewatch my entire vlog series and give a like constructive review of that. And as far as like what I could improve or what I did right and what I did wrong and stuff like that, have not gotten around to that. That one's a long project in the works, just because I have to rewatch a lot of like videos. I think there's like at least over 70 vlogs I'd have to rewatch. So that one's a long work in progress that might not be done till the end of the year. Number 9 was to draw or sketch one thing every week for the entire year, and so far we've been pretty good about that. I only missed 1 week, which I made up, and yeah, I mean, there's good sketches and there's been bad sketches, and I think as we've been progressing, I've gotten better, and I kind of lost a little bit of confidence in my sketches after one of the weeks, but it's slowly going back up as far as like if I see a picture, I'm like, yeah, I can sketch that. And then number 10, which is kind of one I regret making, was to bump my associate's degree up to a bachelor's degree, and I don't know where that one's gonna go. That was kind of one of the resolutions I said we might drop or we might not. It might not be a 2018 thing. It'd obviously be a further one because it would take me multiple years to do. But that one right now, I'm kind of content right now. I want to find another job before I think about doing that. I want to get to tier 2 in tech support before I start working on the bachelor's degree, because I feel like I have the degree now to get to tier 2, and I don't feel like I need the 4-year degree to get to tier 2. I feel like I would need that to get further, and I don't want to waste the time with how tech works. I don't want to waste my time studying something that's gonna get outdated by the time I'm ready to use it. But anyway, yeah, that's our list right there. 2018 resolutions, kind of like what we've done, what we're working on, and what we've not accomplished or whatever. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video. As always, guys, let me know how you guys are doing down below on anything you guys are working on for 2018, resolutions, updates, you know, anything mental health wise, stuff like that, and I'll leave you my comments back. And then as always, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, hit the bell button that no one likes on YouTube, that even I just hate saying that, but I still do because you guys gotta hit it. And as always, guys, keep being awesome. I'll see you guys inside the next one. Bye.